Well, howdy. Welcome once again to the Double M Farm. Went and bought me a little finish mower. Well, actually it's a big finish mower. Been wanting to get one. The bush hog mows the yard good, but as most of you know, a bush hog won't give you a nice finished look like a lawnmower will. That's why they have these finish mowers. And I ran into a real good deal on this one. It's a Hardy 72-inch, 3 blades, and had a couple people tell me it's too big for your little Kubota 7200. And I said, well, for the price, I'm going to try it anyhow. If the little tractor won't handle it, I'll sell it. So I brought it home, got it hooked up to the tractor. It is big, 6 foot wide. Won't take long to mow the yard with that wide mower. But I just took the covers off, checking the belts, and been greasing it. Had to replace some of the grease fittings. They were broken off. Right here. But I'm going to finish putting it back together, and we're going to see if this little Kubota tractor will handle it. So I'll be back in just a moment. Well, I think I'm gonna like this little mower, this big mower. It's running quiet, mowing real good. I mean, just a nice, smooth finish in some pretty tall grass. Haven't mowed this yard in a while. And it looks like the little Kubota is going to handle it fine. It's running smooth and quiet, and the tractor's running away without me. So I'm going to have to get back on it. So the little Kubota will handle this mower, and seems to be handling it well. There. Shouldn't cut it off with the PTO engaged, but one time ain't going to hurt. I think I'm going to like it. It's doing a good job. Mowing very clean and smooth. 72-inch, 6 foot wide. Didn't take but 3 passes to mow the yard here at the cabin. So I'm very pleased with this. I ran into quite a deal, and I think I'm going to be happy with this little mower. I can use the bush hog in the pastures and use this in the yards. And I think it's going to work out well. And I kind of laughed, like I said earlier, this is a Hardy brand, 72-inch. And it's kind of funny. I do a lot of videos of the Harbor Freight trencher, and people who don't like it are always complaining about the cheap Chinese metal. And this is one of the better, according to all the reports on the internet. This is one of the better finish mowers. And you can see right here, it's a Hardy Manufacturing Company. And then when you walk right around here, I don't know if you can read it on camera, it says made in China. So it's cheap Chinese metal. So go out and try to find an implement or a tractor or anything that's not made in China or Japan or Korea, and you'll be doing good to find one. But that's my soapbox for that for now. So I got to do a little bit of adjusting. One wheel's a little bit lower. It's lower on this corner. I need to raise it up 1 washer, 1 spacer. You just, for those who've never used them, you take the pin out, pull that out and just transfer the spacers from top to bottom or bottom to top if you want to raise and lower your mowing height. So I'll be adjusting that as I go along to get it perfectly level, or as close to level as I can get it. But I think I'm going to enjoy it. And I promised I would keep this to be a short video, so if any of you are wondering about a small subcompact tractor running a big 72-inch finish mower, it does it with no problem at all. Was a little bouncy coming up and down the hill when I had it raised up. The front end was bouncy. So I have got to add a little bit more weight to the front. But other than that, I think I'm going to be fine. So that's where we are. Oh, and got a note from my wife that her rehearsal is pretty much done on the dance video, and she's hoping to have it up and ready for all of us pretty soon. So we'll be looking forward to that. Hopefully it'll be sooner than later. So I appreciate you visiting us here on the Double M Farm, and I'll talk to you again real soon.